Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, we are Group 7 and today we will present our topic Analysis of Property Issues in Tangerang Regency in 2025. Before we begin the discussion, allow us to introduce the member of Group 7. My name is Soraya, next Adinda Diva Barlianti, and then Dwi Fitriani, and the last is Stevina Putri Lei. And thank you for your attention and let's move on the next slide.
Background. One of the problems Indonesia continues to face in property. Property is a complex and multi-dimensional issue, making it a development priority. The Indonesian government has implemented numerous property alleviation programs to strategy must be pursued to elevate poverty. First, protect poor families and communities by meeting their needs in various areas. Second, provide training to empower them to prevent new cases of poverty efforts are carried out to realize the national ideas, the creation of just and for versus society. The figure about shows that the poverty rate in Indonesia has tended to decline over the past 5 years. In 2021, the number of poor people increased to 27.54 million, 10.14%, and then continue to decline to 23.85 millions, 8.47% in March 2025. However, the number of poor people with still reaches tens of millions indicate that the problem of poverty has not been fully resolved and remains a development challenge at both the national and regional level. For poverty rate have decreased nationally, this trend is not evenly distribution across all regions. In Banten Province, Tangerang Regency was recorded as having the highest number of poor people in 2025 at 267,900 people. This situation indicates that poverty remains a development challenge that regions serious attention in Tangerang Regency. Formulation of the problem: how to analyze poverty issue in Tangerang Regency in 2020.
Poverty concept and theory. Poverty is a condition in which individuals or groups are unable to meet their basic needs, such as food, housing, education, healthcare, and decent living standards. Property theories have three. First is absolute property theory. Poverty is measured by the inability to fulfill minimum basic needs. Second, relative property theory. Poverty is determined by comparing living standards within a society. Third, structural poverty theory. Poverty is caused by unequal access to resources, opportunities, and social services. Poverty condition in Tangerang. Although Tangerang is the one of economic growth center in Banten province, poverty remains a challenge due to income inequality, urbanization and population growth, limited employment and opportunities for low-skilled workers, unequal access to education and social welfare services. For the impacts, lower quality of life, limited income, reduced access to adequate housing, nutrition, food, and healthcare services. Second, educational barriers. Children from low-income families may face difficulty in accessing quality education, increasing the risk of school dropout. Third, social vulnerability. Poor households are more vulnerable to economic shock, unemployment, and social problems. And for the last, intergenerational poverty. Poverty can be faced from one generation to the next due to the limited access to education and economic opportunities.
Next is causes of poverty in Tangerang Regency. First, low educational attainment. Education plays a crucial role in determining an individual's economic opportunities. People with lower educational backgrounds often face difficulties in obtaining formal employment, especially in Tangerang Regency, where many industries require specific skills and qualifications. As a result, they tend to work in low-paying or informal sectors, increasing their vulnerability to poverty. Next is unemployment and limited job opportunities. Although Tangerang Regency is one of Indonesia's major industrial areas, many residents are unable to benefit from available job opportunities due to a mismatch between their skills and labor market demands. This condition contributes to unemployment and underemployment, limiting income generation and increasing poverty rates. And number three is low household income. Many poor households depend on unstable jobs and low wages. Their income is often insufficient to cover essential needs such as food, healthcare, education, and housing. Raising living costs further worsen their economic condition and increase the risk of remaining trapped in poverty. And the last is low human resource quality. The lack of access to quality education, vocational training, and skill development programs reduce workplace productivity and competitiveness. Consequently, many individuals struggle to improve their socioeconomic status and remain in low-income occupation. Next slide is impacts of poverty in Tangerang Regency. First, reduced access to education. Poverty limits families' ability to invest in education. Children from low-income households might experience difficulties in accessing quality education or continuing to higher level of schooling. This situation can be perpetuate the cycle of poverty across generations. Number two is poor health and well-being. Limited financial resources often prevent poor households from accessing adequate healthcare service and nutrition food. As a result, poverty is closely associated with poor health outcomes, lower life expectancy, and reduced quality of life. Number three is increased social problems. Persistent poverty can contribute to various social issues, including unemployment, crime, child labor, and inadequate housing conditions. These problems not only affect individuals but also weaken social cohesion and community development. Last is slower economic and regional development. High poverty levels reduce labor productivity and human resource quality. In addition, governments must allocate substantial resources to social assistance programs, which may limit investment in infrastructure, education, and long-term development initiatives.
The next is a poverty affiliation effort in Tangerang Regency. First is strengthening social protection program. The government provides social assistance programs to help low-income communities meet basic needs and reduce economic vulnerability. This program aims to improve short-term welfare and maintain household purchasing power. Example is like Family Hope Program and cash social assistance. The second is improving access to education and healthcare. Expanding access to education and healthcare is essential to improving human research and breaking the cycle of poverty. Better access can increase productivity and create long-term social welfare. Example, Smart Indonesian Card and Healthy Indonesian Card. Third is empowering MSMEs and creating employment opportunities. It's like supporting micro, small, and medium enterprises helps generate employment opportunities and increase household income. Economic empowerment also encourages sustainable poverty reduction. Example is like entrepreneurship training business capital. The last one is improving program target accuracy. It's like improving data collection and strengthening coordination among institutions can ensure that government assistance reach the communities that need it most. Accurate targeting increase program effectiveness. Example is like updating integrated social welfare data or DTKS. The next is recommendation for poverty alleviation. First, improving the quality of education and job training. The government should expand access to education and provide skill development programs that align with labor market needs to improve employment opportunities. The second one is strengthening MSME empowerment and local economic development. Support for MSME should be exchanged through financial assistance, business mentoring, and broader market access to increase community income sustainability. The third is optimizing targeting social assistance program. Updating beneficiary data and improving monitoring system are necessary to ensure that social assistance reach communities that need it most. And next is expanding employment opportunities and regional investment. The government can encourage investment and create more job opportunities to reduce unemployment and improve public welfare. And the last one is strengthening collaboration among stakeholders. Poverty reduction efforts should involve cooperation between the government, private sector, communities, and social institutions to create more effective and sustainable outcomes. Okay, the last slide is conclusion. Although the national poverty rate in Indonesia has shown a declining trend up to March 2025, this reduction is unevenly distributed, with Tangerang Regency recording the highest number of poor people in Banten Province at 265,900 individuals. The poverty issues in this major industrial area is driven by low human resource quality and education attachment, a mismatch between workforce scale and labor market demands that triggers unemployment, as well as income inequality accelerated by rapid urbanization. The impact of this condition not only lowers the public quality of life, health, and access to education, but also hinders regional economic development. Consequently, comprehensive alleviation efforts are recommended through improving the quality of job training, strengthening capital support for MSME, optimize the accuracy of social assistance data, and fostering cross-sector collaboration among the government, private sector, and community to achieve sustainable poverty reduction. Alright, that's it all for our presentation. We apologize for any shortcomings or mistake. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.